Oh, hello! Welcome to today's match. The final match of round 1, Jkarate versus Domo. This is gonna be a spicy one. Y'all are in for a treat. That's all I gotta say. So, before we get into the match review, let's go ahead and look at each of these players' qualifier results and kind of discuss what to expect. Actually, don't expect anything, because I can't predict what's going to happen, so no one can predict what's going to happen. Okay, so Jkarate and Domo are seed 4 and 5, the closest matched individuals in this round 1. Yeah, I mean, I think this is going to be pretty even. I think Nomad is just going to be a toss-up. Owing to Domo's FC. Random FC on Nomad 2 during qualifiers. So really anything can happen on the Nomads. Definitely a clean edge to Jkarate on the double time. A clean edge to Domo on the hard rock. Both of them kind of struggle on hidden, so maybe they'll pick it to kind of dice roll. Thank you for the follow, Falcon. Can't believe you weren't already following, but yeah, really appreciate the support. And yeah, enjoy today's match. But yeah, both of them kind of struggle on hidden. They both have advantages on one mod, and no mod is going to be a fucking toss-up. The toss-up of the century. Anything can happen. Expect tiebreaker. Actually, pray for tiebreaker, because we actually want a tiebreaker to happen. It was a refollow, hell yeah. Just wanted that notification. Alrighty. Okay. Add ref. Now, okay. Now. Go. Senya Toho music? True. We love Senya here. Osu needs more Senya, as everyone says. Oh! Jkarate, your fan club! Domo's fan club beat you to the punch. Oh my god. Hey, Interminutes, what's up? Glad to see you here, out here supporting your boy. And Iron Mouse emotes. I think one of my subs has Iron Mouse emotes. James Hart? Yeah. I think James Hart also is sub to Iron Mouse. Glad to be here. Glad to have you. Thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Huh. But yeah, we're just waiting for our referee to get into the lobby, and then we will get started on the roll-in. Thanks for the hydrate. Hey Domo, what's up? Oh shit! I just realized that both Falcons are in chat. What's up? I hope y'all have fun chatting with each other. I just realized both Falcons are here. Thanks for the posture check also. There's no corn sip on this overlay, so I can't do the big sip. The double Falcon, let's fucking go. Thanks for the follow, Jkarate. Good luck in the match. Alright, so Nell's in the lobby, so let's go ahead and do our rolling. Issue is, yeah, Falcon is 8th seed in this tournament, so he's going to be facing off against whoever loses this match. I don't know why the players aren't showing. Okay, there we go. Both of these are tough opponents, so I think either way you've got a bit of a challenge in front of you. Yeah, Falcon Punch 25, the best Osu player of all time. Hell yeah. Okay, so no warm-ups. Alright, cool. So our players are just raring to go right now. It is, I think it's like 5 PM for both of them. Yeah, 5 PM, it's evening, they just want to roll with it. Alrighty. First or second. Alright, so Jkarate elects to pick first, and we'll wait for Domo's decision. The lower roll decides who will ban first or second. Also, hell yeah, great to see the support. Wow, we've got 2 people in the Domo fan club and 0 Jkarate fan club. Well, 1 if we count Falcons. This is a very, very big surprise. How the turntables. Okay. So 2-1 so far. Hidden 3 is out. Jkarate said the only reason that he's banning this is because he got 727 on it in practice. So I guess he doesn't want the bad juju. Oh, Domo's also here for Jkarate, so we're tied. We're all tied up, 2-2. My goodness, it's gonna be like a tug of war between the 2 fan bases. So Domo through Katsu's community, yeah, he's I also met him through Katsu's community. I hopped in his Discord one day, and I'm like, random question of the day. I'm gonna stick around for this. It's fun. Hidden 2, so 2 hidden maps are banned out. Oh my goodness, these players are not hidden players. As we discussed before the match started, these 2 players are not really big Hidden fans, so we'll see if they pick Hidden 1 just to do like a coin flip, just for a coin flip pick. We're on the same page of the worst mod, Angry Face. As a Hidden player, I agree. Hidden is very bad, sad mod. Which way should I break the tie? Says Meow. Whatever you want. Okay, so Jkarate elects to pick first. We'll see what this is. So first picks are usually the player's most comfortable picks, and of course we're going to go with the no mod aim. Amazing. Alright, and I think Nell's got the maps covered, so yeah. So, I'll try my best to explain what all of these map IDs and picks and bans are, etc., etc., as I go, because I know we've got some people in chat who might be unfamiliar with the game. Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. It is indeed the weekend. Yes, the last day of the weekend, but we don't like to think about that. Alrighty, so no mod 1. So in Osu tournaments, oh my goodness, I need to toggle score display. Okay, there we go. So in Osu tournaments, in Osu there are various gameplay modifications that you can use to change your gameplay experience. Also, I just realized that Scrags has been in general for like 2 years, and I haven't put him into the streaming VC. So there you go.
Finally.
Finally.
couldn't lockpick the commentator booth like I did last time. You changed the lock.
It's alright, we got it figured out.
Alright, so, run me by what map this is again. This is a, just a no mod?
Yeah, this is No Mod 1. This is Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. Very classic song, if I do say so myself. And No Mod 1 is generally reserved for No Mod Aim. So how good are you at controlling your cursor at in just like usually comfortable jumps? Comfortable jump aim. So what's going to make the difference here is usually going to be the aim, which means that the first player to miss is going to put themselves very much behind. Accuracy is usually not too hard to come by in a No Mod 1. So we're not going to be looking towards that unless both players FC somehow. Both players FCing so far, so I might eat my words here. It might be an act battle, but that remains to be seen.
We don't want to commentators curse the contestants right now.
True.
Or the players.
We would never commentators curse anyone, right?
We have never done that before. Never.
Okay, it looks like more people are here for Jkarate now. It's 2 to 3.
Alright, the Jkarate fan club showed up. They came through.
Neither player giving an inch to the other, but oh my god, I'm so sorry, Domo.
Just breaks right when that happens.
Yep, breaks right in the halfway point. That is the worst part to miss because your max combo is hard capped, which means you aren't going to be getting more than about 600k in the map given perfect accuracy.
Yeah, and Jkarate had a lead already, but now that lead is just going to keep getting bigger and bigger as he continues to build up that combo.
Yeah, and its accuracy is also on the rise as well, 98.8.
If he keeps this up, he might be able to hit that 99%.
The promised land of Act, as we like to call it. Looks like the only thing that's going to separate these two players is just going to be that one miss, and now Jkarate has officially put it out of reach of Domo. It doesn't matter if he misses now.
Yeah, too late for any breaks here. Song's almost over, and yeah, that's just gonna be it. Domo's gonna be captain points, and Jkarate's gonna take this first round.
Yeah, very clean first round from Jkarate. Domo does break at the end again. Gonna get about 500k on this, which is a very good showing. It's just that Jkarate kind of popped off.
Yeah, pulling off with... Won't say anything just yet.
I would be very surprised if he broke there.
There he is, the full combo.
Hell yeah, alright. 98.84% on his first pick, Jkarate. Gonna be taking point number 1.
Yeah, a very consistent performance showing on that, what's a graph, right? I think. I don't know if there's a term for it. Okay.
Yeah, not even a... There was like a tiny dip in the graph, like... If you can see it, like, right above the N in performance, like, there's a tiny dip, but the rest of it is just, like, flatline, and that's how you know.
The N in performance?
Huh? Yeah, the N in... Oh.
I heard the N.
Oh, right, I forgot that you might not be using the same skin. Okay, so, like, around the beginning, there was a dip. Alright, let's just say that.
No, okay.
But yeah, very, very impressive stuff from Jkarate coming out with that FC. Good fight from Domo as well. He's going to be looking to carry that confidence with him going to the next pick. Because if he's able to do that well on his opponent's pick, despite the opponent FCing, then he'll be able to take his own picks.
Yeah, so who is,
Gamoksu, welcome. You can see the score on the top. Huh? It's correct.
Hmm? Oh, I was just saying, like, who was first pick?
Jkarate was first pick. So this
okay, so this is
he took his own point.
Gotcha.
Alright. I'm gonna put the timer on. Okay. He picked right as I put the timer on. Alright, No Mod 2 is coming out.
Me when I play Pokemon Showdown.
Battle timer is on. Inactive players will automatically lose the...
Alright, so we're seeing a Red Alice pick, I think?
Do you DT it? Gamoxu? That map plus DT is one of your top plays? Alrighty. So, Nomad 2 is coming out. Nomad 2 is the stream pick of the map pool, which means streams are basically continuous. I almost said continuous streams of notes, but like you kind of get the idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we just went from Nomad 1 to Nomad 2 then.
Yeah, these two players are very big Nomad fans.
Gotcha. What if they just play the whole all of the maps in numerical order?
That would be pretty funny. But I do kind of want to see the hidden one, so I do hope that they branch out a little bit. Jkarate misses on absolutely nothing.
Break. Yeah.
That AR 8.5 is going to get to him.
This 10% accuracy gap, do you think this will be too much of a detriment on Jkarate's? Or sorry,
it's going to keep the lead in Jkarate's favor for now. But if Jkarate keeps breaking, then Domo's going to pull ahead.
Okay.
Oh my god, what is this accuracy from Domo? 78%. Okay, this is actually going to start hurting him. He's got to pull it together. That combo lead basically means nothing unless Jkarate misses again. With this much of an act deficit. But yeah, as you can see, this map is full of continuous streams of notes that you have to hit.
Yeah, which is interesting because we were just talking about how like combos are such a big part of scoring in Osu here, and now we're seeing the accuracy play in. Yeah.
But as we approach the halfway point of the map, Domo's actually going to take the lead. That 100 combo actually is going to make the difference here. Mainly because Jkarate has also dropped his accuracy down to 93%, not being able to hold off the 83% FC from Domo anymore. Yeah, it's going to be close. He takes it back, though, due to more act drops from Domo. Okay, this is actually going to be really close.
75% of the way there. Are we going to see another close match here on round 2 of round 1 of Lazy Domo versus Jkarate?
This is technically round... Oh my god, Jkarate is down!
Jkarate! Domo's going to take the lead here!
Domo's still got to hold a little long. Oh, but he breaks immediately as I say that.
Is that going to be enough? It's 90% of the song is done already.
Domo basically can't gain any more score because of 85% accuracy. So Jkarate still has a little bit to build, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Wait, they're both hitting their notes now.
So close.
Domo's going to take it
Domo takes it by 11k. Oh my god.
That was really close near the end, but Domo still clutching up right when he needed to put himself on the board.
Yeah, Domo holding that combo when it mattered most, and Jkarate dropping way too much act to take this off of act.
Who needs act, says Meow.
Making it close purely for the drama, says Indeterminates. Fair enough, fair enough. Hyping up your boy, I see. Nerves are nuts, according says Domo. Actually, it looks like the chat is frozen again.
I love tournament client. I love tournament client.
I can't believe it. All right.
All right, let's see.
Tourney client. Okay, I'm gonna reset tourney client. So, 1 second. Oh, wait a second. Oh. Wait a second, the chat is actually coming in.
Oh yeah, it's
like delayed.
Huh.
Okay, what's going on? Okay. Actually, looks like it's fine. Rip the Jkarate sweep. No one is sweeping today. No Domo sweep, no Jkarate sweep. But we've got a match. We've got a match, folks. Yeah.
Alright, let's see if we're gonna see Nomad 3 come in next.
They're just gonna go in order to play all the Nomads.
Imagine.
And then they get to cross up and it's like, how do I play this map? Jkarate 6-1? We'll see about that. Hopefully not. DT1. Okay, so we're not going in order. We're going with double time aim. As a prominent community member likes to say. They both banned hidden, yeah. they're both hidden haters. Also, let me know if you can't hear the game, because I have it like set to pretty low. Like, can you hear the game behind me in Scrags? Asking chat. Have fun, look good, says Jkarate.
Okay, let's jump into game 3 here.
Nell's like hardcore multitasking, but can we get some hype for Nell?
Yeah, shoutouts to Nell, for real?
For reffing this match. So yeah, Jkarate's gonna pick more aim. That's what he's good at. The well, I guess this isn't no mod, but it's close enough, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, high BPM coming from the double time. Another 10% gap in accuracy as both of them keep their combos steady.
Yeah, seems like nerves are definitely getting to Domo here in terms of back.
Yeah. Which is understandable. Tournament nerves suck.
Yeah,
I can speak
definitely.
from first-hand experience here, too. Both of them are getting an S rank.
I think I've done well in one tournament ever. It was like an impromptu Project M tournament that my college hosted. And I got like third? Fourth or third.
Oh, wow. That's good still.
I took like one of the best players, like best overall Smash players there to game 5.
Oh, let's go.
And then I lost because I'm bad.
Yo,
oh shit, Lazy Domo's gonna break. Why did I say Lazy Domo? I was too distracted. I was like, I just read off the username.
Yeah.
Yeah, Domo's gonna break at the halfway point again. Seems like this is kind of a trend. Yeah. On aim, he's just gonna break halfway and kind of give Jkarate the advantage. But Jkarate would have the advantage. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he breaks again, but it's pretty late into the song with a 300,000 point gap. I don't know if it's gonna matter at this point as the song is coming to a close.
Yeah, Jkarate's act and early combo is just going to carry him over. Even though he broke at around the 3/4 point of the map, he's still going to put up like 870k on this. 880k, yeah.
86k.
That's going to be another commanding win from Jkarate. My goodness. Jkarate's super confident on his own picks. This is what we've learned. Do not pick aim against this man.
Especially with that 99.27% accuracy.
Yeah, Jkarate's act today has just been outstanding. No Mod 3 comes out from Domo. Looks like Domo is trying to get us back on track with the going in order.
Yep. Oh, No Mod 3, let's go!
Yep.
So, chat just updated for me because I'm watching it through stream.
Gotcha. Sync music. Don't do this to us, Turning Client, please.
Okay, so we're gonna see
a little bit. Now copy and paste the whole row on the spreadsheet.
Alright. Let's see if we're gonna see some ankles being bitten today.
Yeah, so No Mod 3 is going to be the alternate map, or quote-unquote alt for this stage, because it's just high BPM. Basically, alt maps are you play with both of your fingers because it's hard to single tap at whatever BPM that the map is at. So this is at 230. Some people can still single tap this, but
do people like is single tapping like the normal method to play? Because
it's easier to learn. It's easier to learn because because
when I tried to play the game, I would alternate tap, I think it's called, which is just using two buttons. So that's interesting.
And posture check. Got 2 of those so far. Shoutouts to Nell and Falcon for keeping us in check.
I don't have a water bottle, but I can indeed follow through with the posture check. as we enter Game 4 between Jkarate and Domo. Domo takes a lead here.
Yeah, slight lead due to Ak. Jkarate.
This time it's Domo's turn to take the Ak lead. No! But he breaks
and then he breaks,
instead.
So the Ak lead is moot. It looks like both players are actually ulting this. There were some players earlier in the tournament who were single tapping this. Shoutouts to Meow and I think I was gonna say Aoyan, but then I remembered that Aoyan threw this map. Jkarate does break at the halfway point though. That's gonna be huge. That gives a huge window of opportunity for Domo to come back. Because now Jkarate is going to be capped harder than Domo. As long as Domo can keep this combo. Gonna see what happens here. Domo still with the combo lead, about to take back the score lead as well, hitting the Ramsing sliders perfectly.
Alright, we're getting to a pretty calm part of the song. Calm
Next
before
chorus.
the storm here. Yeah, alright, they're trading leads right now.
And Jkarate breaks once again. That's going to put it firmly in favor of Domo at this point.
His ankles were bitten at the last second!
Oh no, you hate to see it happen. This map has a tendency of doing that.
Yeah. And the gap is getting bigger and bigger. Domo building up close to a 500 combo here. Can he go all the way though?
Can he end this map with the combo that he has? There's a tricky alt section at the end here. And he hits it perfectly. Alrighty.
500k on Domo's side. Gonna make this equal once again, 2-2.
Yep. 510k after that early break. Just combos the rest of the way. And Jkarate having a bit of trouble at the end there with those slider breaks. Alrighty.
This is shaping up to be a very interesting match.
Yeah, both players have taken their own picks, 2-2. No breakpoints yet. Hello, Aoyan. Welcome, welcome. If the match keeps going the way that it has, then you haven't missed too much. Because we're going to be in for a pretty long match here, if it keeps going this way.
Very competitive. Love to see it.
Maybe tiebreaker? Domo, by the way, the president just passed a law that is... I don't know what that... What is going on?
Source, I am the president. Real?
Yeah, sure. Sure, if anyone would be the president, it would be Falcon Punch 25, not you.
This is why they're fighting. This is why the two Falcons have to clash.
Yeah, this was destiny for them to meet.
We need a salty sweet tournament.
Oh my god. The show match? I don't even know if Falcon Punch plays Osu though. Hard Rock 1 is coming out. Hard Rock 1 is a pretty unexpected pick from Jkarate. Considering how well Domo did in qualifiers on Hard Rock, kind of picking into his opponent here. But Hard Rock 1 is kind of aiming, and it's AR 9.8 only. So he might be comfortable on this.
Only one way to find out, and that's to see how Game 5 plays out in the WSC 2023.
Yep. Alright, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the modifications in Osu, Hard Rock is the modification that makes everything about a map harder. So the circle size is reduced, the approach rate is increased dramatically, meaning that the circles fly in much faster, giving you less time to react to them, and the map is flipped vertically as well. And finally, the kind of coup de grace of all of this is that it's also harder to get good accuracy, because the accuracy window is reduced as well. So...
I just realized we're playing the Toho map. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Shoutouts to Toho. We love Toho in this house.
Alright, looks like neither player is... Well, actually looks like Domo might not be warmed up too much on Hard Rock, kind of adjusting to AR 9.8 here. But now their cursors have stabilized. And Domo has the early act
hit though
lead.
At the start.
This is the danger of picking high AR into someone who was a pass player. Because what Domo mostly does in this game is that he plays very high star rating maps and tries to pass them, instead of going for full combos all the time on maps that might be more in his comfort zone. Both players break at the same time.
Oh.
It's going to keep things even for now.
I think the momentum is just going to stay on both of their routes until something else changes. Yeah. As Jkarate slowly builds his accuracy back up to try and match Domo's here. Still anyone's game as we are halfway through the map.
Yeah, and combos are going to be equal. But yeah, back to kind of finishing what I was discussing earlier. Harder maps tend to have these high approach rates by default, which means that you don't need to put hard rock for a map to kind of exist in this state, right? So Domo's going to be perfectly comfortable playing this and acting this, even if you have practiced the map. So picking hard rock into someone like Domo is always going to be dangerous, as Jkarate is finding out. Despite the minuscule combo lead that he has, he is down at 95% AC while Domo's still holding 97, and that's making all the difference right now. But it's still anyone's game, really. The next break is going to decide things, if either player is going to break.
The combos are very equal. The lead is still very commanding, but actually, the song is just about to end. I don't think. Yep. I think this point.
And Domo will take this off of accuracy alone.
The break point, right? Because this was Jkarate's pick.
This is a break point. Yeah, and like I said, Jkarate was basically picked into Domo here, and that might cost him, as he forfeits the first break point. And Domo just keeps going. Just keeps going with all the no mods.
Yep.
Aim, no problem. Streams, no problem. Alt, no problem. And now we're getting to tech.
Yeah, it's all about the formulaic formula.
Please pick cross-up, says Meow. Oh my god. It's gonna happen. Domo's gonna pick it.
If his picks have shown anything, it seems like he's been picking all of the no mods.
Yeah.
In order, might I add.
Domo's very comfortable on no mod.
Yeah. Oh my god, we're jumping right into game 6 of the round. Let's see.
Yeah, and Domo has been very comfortable on all of his picks generally. At least more comfortable than Jkarate has. So we're going to see what happens. Jkarate slider breaks immediately, but still does have that AC lead, going to keep the lead in his favor for just a little while. But if Domo builds up this combo, that's going to go away pretty soon. But Domo breaks on the sliders. AR 8.5 too slow after coming from the hard rock. Jkarate breaks on absolutely fucking nothing. Oh my god.
Yeah, this early on, only 25% of the way in as
Jkarate continues to break.
He still has the lead, but for how long?
Yeah, now Domo has a very noticeable combo advantage. It's going to go over to him. Both players' AC are now stabilizing. So that AC advantage is not going to be playing too much longer.
The lead is so tight. Yeah, it's just trading now. Both of them, it's going on to Jkarate now. It's going back onto Domo, and then now it's Jkarate who has the lead.
It's flipping back and forth just because of the AC. Domo has kind of dropped his accuracy back down to 91%, but still has the combo lead. This is looking exactly like what happened on No Mod 2.
As we approach the 75% mark, one break here will do it.
Nell in chat trying to commentators curse lazy Domo from the spectator booth, from the referee booth, but it's not happening. Instead, you curse Jkarate instead. But both players are gonna break. There's still some map left.
75% of the way, still more video game left to be played, as Wishcave says.
Indeed. This AC lead is going to start playing again as Domo breaks near the end. Is there enough time?
Jkarate can still bring this back if Jkarate continues to play consistently.
And Domo breaks again. I think that might have done it.
A double break point?
Back-to-back break points. My goodness.
Oh my Lord.
Holy shit. The ACK gap coming into effect here. Another close match. Breakpoint for breakpoint. Chat is going fucking wild.
They went on a roller coaster ride of their own doing. They jinxed every single player playing right now.
And I hope you got what you wanted. A win by 7k. The second smallest score difference in this tournament so far.
God.
Can we get the fabled legendary 70 points?
70 points?
Yeah, that happened in Osu World Cup once.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like this tournament, and I'm like, oh my god.
Indeed, it is an ACK game indeed. Yeah, Gozerian is still second on the tech map, behind Domo, I think. Just because I want us both to suffer, let's finish up the no-mod maps. We are playing cross-up. Let's fucking go.
Oh, we just played... We're going into no-mod 5? Let's go!
Yeah, it looks like Domo was going in order. And now Jkarate wants to finish it off on his own terms.
Finish the no mod 5 combo, just like a stream, just like a stream of circles to be clicked. No mod. Where was it going with this?
We're not sure, but circles.
It's fine. We'll move on. Game 7. Here we go.
Alright.
Cross up. Oh, right on cue.
Panic button. Looks like this map kind of likes bugging out the tournament client, because the previous map likes to load in. Hey, Gutrud. So, cross up No Mod 5, the low AR kind of gimmick slot of the No Mods.
This is the slow one, right?
Yes, this is the very, very slow one.
Ooh, Jkarate breaking early here. Struggling
Small
to
circle
find his
size.
footing on this map.
Circle size 5 and approach rate 7. Approach rate 7 is incredibly slow. You usually only find it on easier maps. But on a map like this, where it probably should be higher approach rate, the object density goes up, and it becomes very hard to really hit anything. Domo having no problem with it, 93% FC here, or close to an FC at least.
Jkarate breaking again right there with being gapped by everything.
I don't know why he picked this if he couldn't play it, besides for the content. Domo's accuracy is fucking ridiculous on this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and the 126 BPM also coming into play. As we can see with the 8 stacks, Jkarate has basically constantly overstreamed all of those, and breaks once again on the next 8 stream. But Domo is going to slider break, misreads that slider completely.
Yeah, but with this point gap, I'm not sure if that's going to be enough for Jkarate to bring this back.
Yeah, Jkarate is kind of out of the picture now. I don't think there's any coming back from this. We're just looking at Domo and if he can beat Meow's score on this. Meow got like 450k on this, I think.
Oh, okay.
So he's still in contention. We'll see if he can get top score on this on the weekend. And with that ACK, it looks like it might happen, honestly. But Meow did combo most of the map.
Jkarate breaking again. Domo still going strong. Might hit it. Yeah, he hits it. 460k.
Yep. Domo top scored this. Sorry, Meow. Your score on cross-up has been overtaken. Domo is truly the gimmick map. The S rank too. Not even missing anything. Just one slider break, I'm pretty sure. Alright. You're actually cracked at low AR, says Jkarate. Indeed. Domo's bag of tricks is, seems pretty bottomless at this point. Alright. Looks like Jkarate is calling a BRB. We'll wait.
Alright. Sounds good. Yeah, so that is 3 breakpoints in a row.
Yeah, 3 breakpoints in a row. Can we make it 4? Can we get to the tiebreaker off breakpoints alone? Alright. So DT2 coming out, Super Idol. Oh my god. Everyone picked this. We've seen this in 4 out of 4 matches. Everyone just loves to pick the Super Idol map.
Is this the only one that we've seen 4 for 4?
Was Nomad 2 4 for 4? I think Nomad 2 might have been. I need to check.
Okay.
But this is definitely 4 for 4. Yeah, seems like people are just comfortable with the basic high BPM check.
All right, how do you so with this map, do you think we can see a break point from Jkarate here to bring this back into a neutral momentum?
I'm not entirely sure. One of Jkarate's noted, like, quote-unquote weaknesses is going to be speed, which are basically just hitting bursts at high BPM. This map doesn't have too many of them. Like, I feel like it's still at a stage in the tournament where Jkarate can play maps like this just fine, so it's going to be another toss-up.
Right,
how does one stop being nervous? Don't ask me. I get nervous even in solo, lol. Okay, Nomad 2 wasn't 4 for 4, but this... Okay, so this is the only one. Yeah, our players in chat are kind of discussing nerves and how that affects them in tournaments. Don't ask me. I choked even in single player, so yeah.
You have no idea how many times I've choked against bots in Smash.
Oh my god. Feel that. No one plays a close match without at least a little bit of nerves. I feel like the best tournament players, what do they do? What was I gonna say? The best tournament players use the nerves to kind of like fuel them, right? Some people play better under pressure.
Yeah, I know one of my friends plays like that. And then I know some Smash Shop players. They said they use. Oh, what did he say? It was like.
Oh, okay. I'm going to refresh the map, see if that does anything.
What happened?
Domo can't ready up for some reason. Or you can leave and come back. Osu is a flawless game with absolutely 0 bugs. I agree, especially not the tournament client.
The tournament client is the most stable tournament client I've ever seen.
Oh
truly
shit.
A weapon to
Domo's internet is dead?
Oh.
Oh god. Now what have you done to him? This is the new level of commentator's curse. No worries, we can wait.
Oh yeah, now I remember. So yeah, so another nerve thing is just to like distract you and think of something else. That's another thing that I've heard people do.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like just don't even think about the game.
Just think about I wonder what I'm gonna have for dinner today.
Yeah, that's I think that was going through my head when I set my most recent top play. Then again, my most recent top play was some DT farm bullshit. That was like, I'll play this to see if I can do it, and then I randomly FC'd. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll take the 297 PP. Oh shit. The storm came out of nowhere? Oh my god.
Oh. Sorry, I had to mute for a second.
Yeah, no worries.
I hope I didn't miss anything. Manual breathing to help with nerves. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, just a deep breathing exercise. I need to try these. I need to try these tips when I get back into competitive. Because every time I just jump into something, I kind of just pray and hope things work out. I jump into it blind. I feel like I do better with no practice going into it. Like no warm up, I just jump into it.
The sight
that's what
buff.
Yeah, that's what I did with my first Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Lounge session, and it worked out pretty well. So, but maybe I should try and practice just a little bit before any sets for the future.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I feel like when you're trying something out for the first time, I don't know, maybe the no practice method works because then you have no expectations, but
yeah.
I mean, as you get better, I feel like it's definitely more helpful to actually, like, get some hours in. Okay, so it looks like it's back for now. Says Domo. Okay, so I'm gonna tell the players if there are
me actually Scrags. Let's go, meow.
Just do map pool showcase until it's stable. So we have a backup plan. Yeah. So if Domo's internet keeps cutting out, then we're just gonna do map pool showcase until he comes back. Okay, but it looks like we're fine for now. Okay. We could also do the Core 6. No, I'm not doing anything that Core 6 does. Fuck that tournament.
What happened in the tournament?
So Core 6, so Core 6, C-O-R-S-A-C-E, is like one of the most prestigious OSU tournaments, like, in the community.
Alright.
So, a group of tournament hosts decided, what if Core 6, but for 6-digit players? And then they named it Core 6. And the first iteration was so fucking bad that I was like watching their map pool showcase while working. I closed out of my work tab and then went onto their Twitch chat to flame them because it was that bad. The commentators didn't give a shit about the maps or the players or any player experience, and the maps were shit.
That's rough.
So I just went in VC with Gutrune. I was like, what the fuck are these people doing? Like, they have no idea, like, how a tournament works. Okay, anyway, talking about the map blades. Domo's gonna break, but Jkarate trades it out immediately. Combos are gonna be equalized once again, but Jkarate does have that back lead.
Very close. What? And
Domo breaks again? That's gonna hand the combo lead back to Jkarate.
Alright, yeah, and the gap is getting bigger and bigger if Jkarate keeps this up. Already halfway through the song, this, what BPM was it? 205.5 in BPM.
Yep, 205.5.
Really like, zooming through here.
Seems like these players are having a little bit of trouble adjusting. I think after the previous map, which was very slow. Now we're just tossing 205.5 BPM at them. There's going to be a little bit of discomfort there, for sure.
That is a good point. We did just jump from the slow map into the fast map. Is this the fastest map in the pool?
No, Elements is 210 BPM if they pick that.
Oh, okay.
But it's not as tapping intensive, I would say. This is more tapping intensive. There are more bursts here. Not too many. Domo's going to misread that entire pattern.
Yeah, and the song is about to end, so this might just be another breakpoint. Yeah,
4 breakpoints in a row. These two players are picking for each other. I don't know how to feel about that, but Jkarate is going to come in with the 687k. I think one miss?
Closest round 1 we've had?
Yeah. This is just what happens when you have Seed 4 versus Seed 5. Let's see. Okay, so now we're tied up at 4-4. This is exactly what we love to see.
Yeah, only a max of 3 more games to play.
Yeah, and we might see the tiebreaker. Poserian is still just hung up on the psychotropic. Oh my god. Hard Rock 3 coming out. Sardine is, has been notably popular in this tournament. This has been picked, I think, 3 times?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting this to be picked at all. I think it was only picked 1 or 2 times back in my first tournament. This is a repool, by the way, for my first tournament, for those of you who don't know. Where I, like, accidentally made a good pool round 1. And then all the other pools were just like, oh, 6 no mod 1s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this isn't 4 for 4. Domo played this, Aoyan trolled this, and now we're getting the third. Yeah, I just don't feel like asyncs are the wave, like, addressing, like, what y'all were saying in chat earlier. Yeah, asyncs is just, like, you're not even playing a tournament at that point. You're just playing solo, but you can't retry.
Solo, but you compare points at the end. All right, let's jump into Game 9 of the round 1 between Jkarate and Domo.
Hard Rock 3, the funny sardine map with all the squares. So, as a refresher, this map is OD 9.8, which means that getting good accuracy on this, unless you are an accuracy savant, is basically impossible.
Yeah, and just as you saw, we just saw both of them dip down to 85% right at the very beginning of the map. And now then they climb back up, and now they're back down to 85%.
Yeah, any slight deviations in accuracy are going to be punished very harshly. And it doesn't help that the map also has a lot of awkward aim. As you can see, these slow squares, and then the slider that comes afterwards is just at a little bit of a different spacing every single time, forcing you to keep focus. The approach rate is not really going to be the problem here. Most Hard Rock maps are approach rate 9.8 or approach rate 10. This is approach rate 9.52 after Hard Rock is applied, which means it should be comfy for both these players. But accuracy-wise, definitely not. Jkarate is going to be the first one to break, getting that slider break on absolutely nothing. And now Domo to the lead, both in terms of accuracy and combo. Once again, Domo's experience with harder maps, higher star rating maps, is going to come into play here, because those higher star rating maps are going to have higher OD by default. So doesn't really matter that the accuracy window has decreased. He's still going to be able to keep it relatively reasonable. I think 88% on this on Score V2 is honestly pretty good. The ACT players in chat are maybe going to disagree, but that's just my opinion. Hey, Katsu.
Jkarate breaking again here. Are we going to see a 5th breakpoint?
Yeah, this is going to be a 5th breakpoint in a row, and Jkarate has picked into Domo once again. Don't pick Hard Rock against this man, unless you want to lose. I think this is the message that Domo is sending right now. Might get the second FC on this on the weekend. The L's are coming in. Who's going to take the L? Who's going to take the L?
Oh my god!
Yeah, Domo is going to be top score on this, but Domo's not too far behind.
Yep.
Neither player is breaking on the L's. I don't think we've seen a single player break on the L's, actually.
And there were some pretty tough-looking patterns near the end there.
Oh no! Domo took the L!
Domo breaking on the L twice! He breaks again! Oh my god, it's not going to be enough, but that commentator's curse just broke the...
Oh no.
Damn.
No FC from Domo, but he's going to take this. He is going to take this. I'm going to skip
5-4 on Domo's favor.
Yeah, and a 5th breakpoint in a row. Oh my god.
Yeah, let's jump. And yeah, so we're going to get into game 10 soon.
Yeah, good to see you here, Katsu. Cheering on your boy Domo. He is currently at match point right now. In this tournament, this is Seed 4 versus Seed 5. So, yeah. The theoretically closest match, and in practice also the closest match. Okay. Domo internet's being iffy, gotcha. Jkarate pick hidden! It's too late, Jkarate has exhausted all of his picks. And it looks like we've got more Domo fan club and more, but the Jkarate fan club is stepping up and
coming in hot.
Louder. DT3, oh my god, alright. Alright, the last pick of this match is going to be on elements. If you want a tiebreaker, you want Jkarate to take this last breakpoint for 6 breakpoints in a row. If you're cheering on your boy Domo and you want him to win cleanly, then you're hoping for him to win on this tech pick.
Alright, are we gonna see a tiebreaker?
Jkarate tech gap.
For some reason, my tournament client actually did delete a point on my end.
Wait, really?
Which is, yeah, it deleted a point off of Domo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Scraggs' tournament client
is
sabotaging
Jkarate fan club.
Oh shit, no. No worries, I can take over. I can take over if needed and definitely stay safe. Gutrun, it's already been the closest. We're not counting the Aoyan. We're not counting the Aoyan incident. We've got 6.78% accuracy on blinding lights.
God, what a set! All right, the match begins.
All right, the final manual pick of this match is going to be on elements. Light Tech DT, weird slider patterns. 210 BPM. I'm going to test these players to the max. I'm going to see who practiced this map more. Domo is down at 70% accuracy. What is going on? And then he breaks. What?
Already right about dropping
keeps
again
breaking
here. Yep, breaking. Yeah.
Oh my god.
For some reason, I forgot the term.
No, drop is fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jkarate still with the FC, 92% coming into the first weird slider section. This pattern is going to be the hardest thing to hit in the map. Gotta time all those sliders accurately because they are all sliders. If you overtap, then the game is going to think that you overshot it and slider break you. But both players are assessing all the slider patterns. That's not going to be a factor.
Has everyone landed those patterns? Because I think you've mentioned this for the last 2 matches too, and then
Meow had some trouble
both players
on them.
nailed it. Oh, okay.
Oh my god, right, Jkarate fan club going out to support Jkarate in this critical point of the match. Jkarate needs to win this to bring it to tiebreaker. And it looks like he is cruising over onto the lead. 200k difference at the halfway point of the map. Domo really struggling in terms of the act, but has built up his combo back. So if Jkarate is not safe quite yet...
I panic.
What's going on?
Wait. Oh, and now Domo's screen just disappeared on my end. Oh no, okay, we're back?
We're back. And Domo breaks once again. I think that's going to be it. The S rank versus the C rank. The accuracy difference is just too massive. We are getting a tiebreaker, folks.
Oh my god. What a round, folks.
The 6 break points in a row. Oh my god. And yeah, both players having no trouble with these sliders at all. Oh my goodness. Jkarate is going to FC elements. Are you kidding me? Can he get the S rank? No!
Oh, he gets the A rank. I think I got a ghost break on my end. So I don't know if that was the tournament client reading something.
No, it was a real break.
Okay.
So Jkarate didn't FC. Thankfully, he didn't get 1 fewer combo. Or else the chat would be going fucking crazy right now.
Oh my god. When you almost see it, though.
Oh my god. Jkarate, you dodged a bullet. We are at the tiebreaker.
Alright, let's see. Remind us of once again what the tiebreaker map is, Wishcave?
Yes. So the tiebreaker is played when both players are at match points. So at this point, neither player will pick the map. This will be played automatically. And it will be the hardest map in the pool and also the longest, generally. So this is 4.56 stars. This pool is about 4.3 stars in terms of what the difficulty of the picks are. So this is a level above them. And is also 5 minutes long and 206 BPM. So
lots of room to. So would you say this would have like a lot of room to, make things close?
Yeah, definitely. I really have no idea what to expect here. Because these players took 6 breakpoints in a row off of each other. They picked for each other for the last 6 picks, winning on each other's picks. And now the tiebreaker's here, so what are we expecting? This is exactly what we all wanted, right? The tiebreaker, the 5-5.
A 5-5
the last game situation, last stock, last hit.
Real! Yo! Jumping at game 11. Both players getting ready. Oh, jeez. Stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe. Yeah, stay aware of what's happening around you, honestly.
Yeah.
If that happened, then, yeah. It seems like...
Alright, we're gonna get right into it. Game 11. The show goes on.
Yeah, like I said, I have no idea who this is going to favor. This is like kind of aimey, but it's high BPM. And it's the hardest map in the pool, so Domo is going to be pretty comfortable on this as well.
So this will be a very interesting one to watch. Don't look away for just a second, because things are gonna happen.
Yeah, everyone in Georgia, please stay safe. Don't feel obligated to stick around if things are getting bad. Domo's going to be the first to break, despite having the ACK lead, which is the opposite of what's been happening this whole match, so we're going to see how this plays out.
Oh wait, Domo braked!
Yeah, Domo broke.
So the point lead going into Jkarate, but the point lead is still pretty small there.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute map, so the scores are going to grow slowly, but Domo's going to drop once again.
This is still early on, only in the 25%. Breaking one more time here. Domo's struggling in this early part of the map, but still a lot of video game left to be played.
Yeah, their accuracies are equal, so if we see a break from Jake... Both of them traded out, though!
At the exact same time?
It's going to solidify that 30k lead in favor of Jkarate right now, but Jkarate breaks once again on the relentless slider section, and Domo holds.
Yeah, the difficulty of the map is definitely showing, catching up here.
But that 30k lead's going to put in work. Domo doesn't have enough of a combo or ACK advantage to really push this for now. It's going to need to see more mistakes from Jkarate. Wait, did Jkarate break right before the break?
I don't know. I didn't see the combo. Nope.
Oh no, he good. Didn't. I thought I saw his name go red. I was like, wait. Domo's chipping away that lead though. Now the lead is only oh my god!
Misses that one note there.
Once again, breaking on absolutely nothing. The nerves might be getting to Domo now.
On the right there. The gap is getting bigger and bigger. 50% of the map is done.
Right, we're nearing the halfway point. Domo's gonna need to see a mistake from Jkarate soon. Or he might put it out of reach. Georgia is out in full effect for Jkarate here. Just going to be silent and let this next course play out.
Yeah, just let it speak for itself, really. Very intense. We're seeing a 60,000
Both players
point
are going to hit that next chorus perfectly, but Jkarate is going to have the last laugh right now. Despite the accuracy differential, he does have about 250 combo ahead of Domo. And Domo breaks once again.
Turning that into a 700 point gap here, or 700 combo gap. Oh, but Jkarate breaks again here, but it's too late into this. Actually, we're only 75% of the way.
Not.
What?
It's a really big lead. if Jkarate like melts down at the end, then Domo might be able to do this, but I think Domo's gonna need a lot. At this point, the lead is like really, really massive. So we're gonna see what happens.
Accuracy still equal, both of them on similar combo numbers.
Jkarate is going to break though.
Both of them playing hard on this last stretch of the song, approaching the 90% mark.
Yeah, Domo's gonna need to see a break from Jkarate like right now, but he's the one to break instead. Under-aimed these patterns. And it's all over.
Yeah, I think the Jkarate fan club is going to be eating good today.
But I think everyone, no matter who you were cheering for, this is the match that everyone wanted.
Oh, for sure. Both of them played very well.
Going down the tiebreaker.
Incredible competitive showing on both ends, with both of them showing off 3 breakpoints each, and just giving each other a run for their money.
Yeah, definitely. But on this day, Jkarate played better on that tiebreaker, and that's what's going to decide things.
That's going to be it. That's going to be the game, set, and match.
Jkarate dodged the 727 again, by the way. Jkarate is like an expert at dodging the funny number. Jkarate did not snipe Dama. Dama had 420k on this.
The floor is 727.
Oh my god.
When you almost see it.
Yeah, it looks like Domo's nerves got the best of him in that tiebreaker, but still such a strong showing from him overall in this match. From both players, from Jkarate too. My goodness. Whew. Well,
yeah, what a game!
Yeah,
I don't know what else to say here.
We got what we wanted. That's all I'm gonna say. Everyone got what everyone wanted.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think I would have wanted to end round 1 any other way with a great set here.
All right, so both of them are discussing round 2. Maybe a rematch? Maybe a rematch is in the works?
For the run back?
The run back on the harder pool? Oh my goodness, that's gonna be interesting. The left side sweep, yeah, we didn't have any seeding upsets, so seeds 1 through 4 all won their matches, but this one could have gone either way, let's be real. This one was contested as fuck.
Indeed.
Alrighty. The rain just hit you? Uh-oh. Oh shit. Alright. Well, yeah, definitely, like I said, don't feel obligated to stick around if, like, things are getting really bad. Alrighty. So, are we all ready for Map Pool Showcase? Just send the maps to Aoyan and have him play. Oh my god. I prepared replays for this, so maybe... No, I prepared replays for this, so we're gonna... Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna copy the match link and put it in the TO chat real quick, and then we will take a quick BRB as I get everything oriented.
Sounds good.
Oh my god. Guys, you don't have to stick around if like things are getting weird, okay? I'm not keeping all of you here hostage. Okay. We will be right back. So I'm gonna blink this. I'm gonna blink it. I'm gonna blink the screens. So we are staring at a black screen right now. I suppose I'll put up the BRB screen.